Well, the goal here is to make a short video just about how we protect some of our fruit trees, and you're looking at some plums that were planted in 2020, mainly from St. Lawrence Nursery. These are some plums that are just coming into flower. And this is our orchard of about 100 fruit trees we're growing in Zone 4B, Northern New York. We've got Asian pear, plum, some apple, quince, mulberry, black locust you see right there on the right. And we're trying a lot of different crops up here just to see if that's a Asian pear you just saw there. This is a further look away from our orchard. It is on a hillside, which we'll discuss here about just how we protect it in that sense. Just being on a hillside, trying to get water to the tree. This is a tree, I think it's a Baldwin, we just planted here in 2021 from Fedco. And we do berm up the lower side of the tree, which I'm trying to do here, just with some leftover dirt. Sometimes we use some sod, whatever we have. Maybe even just like a bucket load of dirt from the tractor, just to kind of create a spot where the water is actually going to stop. When we water in the dry times in August, July, we don't want the water to run away. We want it to stay close to the tree. So we create a little berm just to help with that. And we will do a review about Fedco trees, Rain Tree, Cummins Nursery, St. Lawrence that we received. We do have a post here that you can see on the north side of every tree that we're going to end up putting some caging or fencing around. Here are some wood chips that we just get from a local town, our local town. We put it like 4 to 6 inches thick, around about 3 feet around the tree. Just really to help with moisture retention. That's our biggest thing. We don't really have a watering system yet. We're watering by hand. So any way we can get water to stay near the tree and not dry out. So we use wood chips. Just for the fungal purposes also, it's great. Just feeding minerals to the tree. But we use about 1 bag. We put this out weeks before we actually plant, just so we're ready on the day of planting. And then what we do after that is we actually put cardboard over the top of the wood chips. We used to put it under. We used to put cardboard under the wood chips and then put it on top. But what we found is that the cardboard would actually disintegrate within like 6 weeks. So now what we do, we take cardboard boxes that we received from Dollar General. These are dry. It works if they're like a little bit wet. They're a little bit more malleable if they're wet. But we take these boxes and we put them around a tree in about a 3-foot circle, breaking them down. Yeah, we do this for 100 trees. It's not the best, most fun, really. But we do it once a year, and it takes like half of a day, so it's not that big of an investment, and this is going to last the whole season. In fact, this would last the whole winter and part of next season if we wanted to. Because this cardboard is allowed to dry out between the rains that we get, it doesn't disintegrate. And then what happens is we put rocks on top of this. We have like just stone walls right on our property. We just take some rocks from there, or rocks from the hole. It's pretty rocky soil. And then the rocks are used to weigh down the cardboard. And this way the wind won't take them away. And the pressure, the downward pressure of the stone also allows, when we do water or when rain is coming on this cardboard, it funnels the water toward the trunk of the tree. So this helps just keep the area moist. I would say we water maybe twice a year. Maybe once in July and once in August. Maybe 3 times. We also have about 100 nut trees also that we do the same way. And then what we'll do after this, you'll see later on, but we put about a 9-foot fence, just welded wire caging, 4-foot welded wire caging around this tree and hook it to that green post. You saw that 4-foot green post. And what I'm doing here is actually cutting some aluminum screen. This is 36-inch aluminum screen that we cut in half, so it's 18 inches long. We roll it around itself about 3 times and just take some tin snips. It's really easy to cut. It's not like using wire mesh, which is just difficult and it's going to poke you 100 times. This is really easy to use. We learned about this from Ben Fox's channel. He's very knowledgeable. Just an awesome resource. But anyhow, there's a factory side and a cut side to this aluminum screen. And so the factory side, not the cut side, but the factory side is what you would want to have facing up. Just in the event that the tree is blowing during the winter time, we have strong winds here in northern New York, you wouldn't want the tree to lose any of its bark by rubbing against the aluminum screen. And we haven't seen this issue at all. This aluminum screen is like just malleable and moves with the tree. It's awesome. But anyhow, we wrap it here around the tree. This tree was also painted white. We have had some sunburn on some of our trees, so we paint our trunks white about 18 inches down. And we'll just wrap the top over itself 2 or 3 times just to hold it in place to protect against the voles. This video was also taken in the fall of this last year. And then we do move wood mulch really close to this aluminum screen. I know it could result in some rot on the trunk, but the screen helps protect it from being right close to the tree. Move wood mulch close just to help hold that screen in place over the winter time. You can see we took the bark away, the cardboard away. Okay, for the winter time. And this is just kind of a parting shot of just the most recent kind of 18, 20 trees that we planted. Most of these were from Fedco and Cummins Nursery. Fedco's Maine, Cummins, New York. And that's just about probably 18, 20 of our probably 100 fruit trees that we've established so far. A lot of work, I suppose, in the beginning, but it just results in a growing season of less work, I suppose. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, just post them there below. Thank you.